Imagine your manager gave you transaction data, but the category information is in a separate sheet. So instead of typing categories manually, we are going to retrieve them automatically. So that is where the concept of VLOOKUP comes in. Now we already have our transaction and we have our product table over here. We can see the product category on it. However, as you know, it is not on our transaction table, right? So we are going to be retrieving this to our transaction table, and now we are going to apply what we know as the VLOOKUP. That is what is going to help us to extract this information automatically. First, I want you to notice something, that in our transaction ID, we have something called our product ID, but it is also present in our product ID. The two tables, they have this information, similar information, and that is what we are actually going to be using to tie them together to extract what we actually need, which is the product category. So let's go to the transaction data now and apply our VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, so the lookup value, that is the value that we have between the two tables, which is what our product ID. So we are going to look up this first one, product ID 101. Then the table array, of course, the table that we want to retrieve some information from, and that is what our product table. So we are going to be selecting everything from our product table. The next argument is what? Our column index number. The column index number is asking us what is the column that you want to return from this table. We have product ID, we have product name, which is the second column, and we have the product category. The product category is what we want to return, and that is the third column. We are going to write 3, comma, which match do you want? Normally, we are going to ask for the exact match, which is false. It has to be the exact match. So we are going to enter this information. Now we already have the first one, which is electronics, returned for what? Product ID 101. So basically, product ID 101 is what? Is under electronics category. So we can now fill this information for the remaining data. So if you see, same thing, 102, you can always go back to do what? It's actually automatic. There's no need to confirm, but of course, you can always go back to go and do your confirmation. So let's see 103, for example. We have 103 here in our product table. Our 103 is what? Is electronics, and definitely it is also electronics over here. So whenever this information updates, whenever they add new data to this data set, definitely all the category is also going to be automatically extracted from the product table. Even if something was changed in the product table, the information will also reflect over here. That's the beauty of VLOOKUP. However, VLOOKUP actually has its own limitation. And what is the limitation of VLOOKUP? One of the limitations of VLOOKUP is that it looks up information from the left to the right. This product ID that we are looking for, it is also like the first one on our product table over here. And what? We are returning one of these table, right? So it is looking up from the product ID up to the product category. Let's now say that if we exchange this product ID and category, we exchange them, so something is going to shift now. Let's pick our product category. Let's make it to be in this particular site. So we have changed the location of it. So let's go back to our transaction data. What did you observe? Not available. It cannot find it again because what? Our category has changed location. The product ID is now, so it has to be like you are on the product ID, you have to look through like this. You cannot look back. So that is one of the disadvantages of VLOOKUP. So because of this, Microsoft Excel, to cater for this kind of issue, they now develop what we know as the XLOOKUP advanced function that looks both ways, either right or left. So we are going to be looking at this now. So let's say this is our category again. By the way, if you are watching this video for the first time, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you can get informed whenever I release new video on my channel. We are going to do what? Activate our XLOOKUP. So for XLOOKUP, the lookup value that we are looking at, we have this 101 here, the lookup array as well. So we have the lookup array, which is what? The product ID, then comma, the return array. We want to return the product category, which is at the left side. So value if not found, not yet. So do what? We are looking for the exact match, and then we are done. Enter. So what did you notice? It doesn't behave like our VLOOKUP. It actually went backward to pick the information. We can confirm this by looking at product ID 150. So let's go back and see. Product ID 150 is what? Stationary. So let's see if it is correct over here. So this is the product ID 150, and it is what? It is stationary. It doesn't. So for XLOOKUP, it does not actually has any issue of, oh, I have to be looking to the right side all the time. It can go both ways. So that is the difference between the VLOOKUP and the XLOOKUP. So, but both, what do? They actually help us to search information using the key general information that you have between two tables. So a lot of people actually prefer to use the XLOOKUP, including myself. But for the sake of being a beginner, you will actually need to understand the VLOOKUP as well, because there are some times that if you are working in business or you are working with a company, or especially if you are working as a freelancer, I've seen where clients, they specifically demand for you to use VLOOKUP, probably because they understand that more than the XLOOKUP. So because of it, someone also needs to do or to understand the VLOOKUP, not just because of, oh, it's outdated or it has its limitation, so I don't want to use it. No, you also need to understand it. So you watch up to this moment, please don't forget to click on the like button. It is actually what? It is actually free. That is it, and I'm going to see you in my next video.